Welcome to our session, folks. So let's kick things off with a topic that's been buzzing around, a supplement that's all about enhancing your brain performance. We're looking at Neuro Thrive, a product that promises, sharper memory and improved focus.
I'm excited to dive in now. So, Neuro Thrive is basically a brain support supplement, right? It's designed to help you tackle that mental fog.
Exactly. It's kind of like giving your brain a little boost when it feels like it's running on empty. The pitch is that it enhances memory, supports overall brain health, and sharpens your focus.
Yeah.
Think of it as your brain's new best friend.
Right, and it's interesting because so many of us have faced those moments, forgetting names or feeling a bit foggy in conversation. But what really sets Neuro Thrive apart is that it targets the mitochondria in brain cells.
Absolutely, that's the kicker. Neuro Thrive's main ingredient, PQQ, is super high on the list because it supports mitochondrial health. And mitochondria are like the power plants of your cells. So if you're fueling them properly, the idea is that your brain gets a serious energy boost.
I can see why that would be compelling. And then they have a blend of natural ingredients like bacopa, alpha-GPC, and GABA. These are all well known in the natural medicine sphere for their, positive impact on cognitive function.
Right? And it's like giving your brain a mix of tools. Bacopa enhances neuron communication, while alpha-GPC helps produce acetylcholine, a crucial neurotransmitter. And GABA, well, it's there to keep things calm, maybe even improve sleep, which definitely ties back to memory consolidation.
That makes sense. But I do wonder, how solid is the science behind it? I mean, are these ingredients in dosages that actually have a proven effect?
That's a great question. The product pitch highlights that Neuro Thrive uses effective dosages. They claim that many studies back up these ingredients, especially PQQ's role in regrowing youthful mitochondria. It's an interesting blend because many other supplements are a bit more hit or miss when it comes to effective dosages.
I get that. But in terms of, the product reviews, they do share some personal stories. One reviewer, like Rebecca from Utah, mentioned forgetting names at dinner and then suddenly feeling on top of things after trying Neuro Thrive. That sort of testimonial can be really persuasive, right?
Yeah, those testimonials really paint a picture. Rebecca mentioned she could remember names effortlessly afterwards, and another Joan talked about feeling as sharp as she did 20 years ago. It's almost, anecdotal evidence is pretty strong in this case.
But there's that flip side too, right? I mean, sometimes, these testimonials can be anecdotal without rigorous clinical evidence.
That's a valid challenge. While the product does lean heavily on natural ingredients and some supportive science, a skeptic might say, is this enough? However, considering it's manufactured in the USA, follows GMP standards, and is even FDA registered, there's a layer of trust there.
Exactly. Yeah, the manufacturing credentials like GMP certification and adherence to FDA regulations do add legitimacy. It's also interesting that they emphasize the natural, non-GMO, and gluten-free aspects, targeting a health-conscious market.
Right, there's a lot of appeal in that. And speaking of appeal, they're currently offering a hefty discount, up to 78% off, which is, designed to catch the eye of potential buyers really quick.
That's a pretty aggressive discount strategy. It makes me wonder, do you think that massive discount might also make some potential users skeptical about the product's pricing or quality?
It could. Sometimes when you see discounts that steep, it raises a bit of an eyebrow. But then again, it's a common tactic in the supplement industry to get people to take that first leap of faith. As long as the refund policy is straightforward, Neuro Thrive even backs it up with a 60-day money-back guarantee. It could work out well.
Right. The refund policy is a huge plus, actually. It reduces the risk for the buyer, and the process seems simple. Click, enter your details, and your supplement is delivered right to your door. It definitely seems user-friendly.
That's right, and it's also interesting how the product page explains that the supplement can be integrated easily into your normal routine. You don't have to make drastic lifestyle changes, which can be a plus for busy people.
Definitely. And let's not forget their claims about improved cognitive functions, not only helping with memory, but also overall focus and mental clarity. So essentially, you're getting a boost in multiple areas.
Exactly, and It's like you're getting a full package deal for brain health. The blend of vitamins D3, B3, and B6, alongside the active herbs, makes it a comprehensive approach. But I have to ask, do you think there's enough differentiation from similar supplements?
Yeah, that's a compelling point. There are so many brain-boosting supplements out there. So what's to say Neuro Thrive isn't just rehashing the same benefits with a new name?
Well, its unique selling point is really centered on PQQ. That's something many others don't highlight as much. The fact that PQQ fuels mitochondria specifically sets it apart from just a generic memory supplement. Plus, they combine it with ingredients that support everything from neurotransmitter production to calming the nervous system. So it's a multifaceted approach.
Makes sense. And it's interesting how they use language like unlock your brain's full potential. It's very motivational, almost like they're trying to spark a bit of self-empowerment in their audience, right?
Definitely. It's tying in the emotional appeal. No one likes feeling like their mind is on the fritz, and this product pitches itself as the key to unlocking clarity and regaining lost mental energy. It's like saying you've got hidden reserves of brilliance, just waiting to be tapped.
Yeah. And the testimonials really drive that point home, especially the one where Robert talks about that sudden surge of clarity, a kind of mental reboot. It almost sounds too good to be true.
Right, and that's where a healthy dose of skepticism comes into play. While personal experiences are powerful, one might say, can one supplement really do all that? But then again, in the world of dietary supplements, individual results can vary quite a bit.
That's fair. Different bodies, different outcomes. I appreciate that they also stress maintaining a healthy diet in parallel. It's a reminder that supplements are part of a lifestyle, not a cure-all. Would you agree?
Absolutely. They even suggest that while Neuro Thrive can provide significant improvements, it should supplement, not replace, a balanced diet. It's a holistic approach, at least in theory.
Yeah. Now, about the delivery, what can you tell me about the purchasing process and safety? There's a strong emphasis on secure checkout and handling of credit card information, plus the shipping details sound streamlined.
Yes, it's all laid out clearly. They assure that your credit card information is safe with secure order pages. Plus, you're immediately redirected to a secure checkout page where you simply input your details. It's very user-friendly. And with different package options, 1 bottle, 3 bottles, 6 bottles, that caters to different needs and budgets.
That packaging flexibility is key. And the fact that it's made in the USA, following GMP standards, really makes it trustworthy. But, I'm curious, what about the potential side effects or the long-term use of such a supplement?
Good point. The product, as marketed, positions itself as 100% natural, non-GMO, and gluten-free, which implies minimal side effects. However, as with any supplement, it's important to consult a doctor, especially if you're pregnant, nursing, or have an underlying condition.
Right on. And that disclaimer is standard, but it really underscores the importance of periodic check-ins with your healthcare provider when trying something new, no matter how natural it seems.
Exactly. It's a responsible move by the company to remind users that the information isn't intended to replace professional medical advice. It's more like additional support for your overall brain health journey.
So, summing it up, Neuro Thrive appears to be a well-thought-out supplement with natural ingredients, an appealing discount, and supportive testimonials. Yet, like any supplement, potential users need to balance the positive reviews with a pinch of skepticism and professional guidance, right?
That's precisely it. It's all about balancing optimism with caution. And honestly, it's like giving your brain a little nudge, a chance to operate at its best, even if just as part of a broader healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, I love that analogy. It's like setting up your brain with a mini tune-up so all the gears can work smoothly, even if it's not a miracle cure. But I'll say, for anyone struggling with those typical age-related mental transitions, it might be worth a try, especially with that 60-day refund guarantee in place.
Exactly. That guarantee really takes some of the pressure off. It gives customers a risk-free way to see if it works for them. And sometimes that's what it takes to try something new. It's reassurance and safety net all rolled into one.
Yep. It's been a thorough dive into what Neuro Thrive is promising. For me, it all comes down to whether that scientific backing and natural formulation really translate into real-world results. It certainly seems promising if the testimonials are anything to go by.
Right? And that's where personal experience meets clinical expectations. There's potential there, but as always, a balanced approach is key. Keeping an eye on emerging research and our own body's responses can tell us more over time.
Exactly. Well, this has been a vibrant discussion. I think it's given us a rounded view of Neuro Thrive, a blend of science-backed ingredients, user testimonials, and responsible usage guidelines, all communicated with an engaging twist. Any final thoughts?
Just that in a busy world where mental clarity is a real asset, supplements like Neuro Thrive offer an intriguing possibility to reclaim that sparkle. But at the end of the day, it's just one tool in the toolbox. Stay informed and listen to your body.
Yeah, well said. And for anyone tuning in, it's never a bad idea to, research thoroughly and maybe even try something new with that built-in money-back guarantee. Thanks for this enlightening conversation.
Thank you. Stay sharp, keep questioning, and here's to nurturing that brain power. Catch you next time.